last time on Lawful Stupid, there's a dead lady.
Grab her legs.
At the front door, there's a knock. You'll see Caesar standing there.
Like we said, we were going to track down Laurel Leaf to try to see what may have happened here.
It still does not explain why you all are in her house.
Let me just sort all this out for you. I now possess her home, and it's all very official.
I didn't realize she sold the house.
Could I perhaps perform the rituals of the echoes?
It would be appreciated.
While you're waiting on the corpse people, I'm gonna go register this paperwork.
Doodly-doots all over the place. The house seems to be legitly yours after a couple hours, and you guys wait for the people to come in and pick up the bodies. They asked you about all the things, and they said they could be ready by noon.
I'm gonna write a letter to Wilf with a copy of my fairy emancipation proclamation.
And you're all there, back at the house.
So, Lord Lethia, I gave you some gold, taxes have been paid, but we have other things to do. We'll see you soon. All right, Balfour, if you'll just lead the way.
All right.
As you guys are leaving town, you hear, hey, wait!
It's me! Look, everyone, me is better. And now she is with us.
You leave town, right, and head eastward, and there seems to be a road out here, and you'll go several hours, and it seems more like a lot of farm fields. Oishin, during your travels, he'll tell you it'll take maybe about 6 to 7 days to get to where you're going, but the road should be the easiest of travels. It's going to be fun and fast and a great time. Your luck roll has proved not too many troubles on the road for the next few days. However, off in the distance you can hear like loud buzzing noises. Ahead of you there's several screaming, running away sounds,
Mac motions to the group and says, there's trouble afoot.
Up ahead, you see a small child, a man, and another man holding another child's hand as they're running and kind of and they're booking it. Behind them seems to be quite a swarm of bees. Buzzing becomes intense as you guys kind of get closer.
Axel, you think you can do something about that swarm?
Off in the distance, you hear screaming. Definitely probably like 4 different voices, a really big cacophony, but also you can pick up on the buzzing. There is a shit ton and it seems to be getting louder and louder as you guys look down the road and walk closer. I believe you started running off ahead of you, and we'll need to roll initiative.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Avon, we haven't done initiative yet in your campaign, so would you like us to shout numbers at you? Would you like to give ranges? Would you like to call upon us? How would you prefer that to happen?
Let's try the shouting at me, and if it gets too chaotic, I'll start calling names.
Perfect.
1 sec.
Mac has rolled a 19 for his initiative.
$19 for Mick.
Shoot, because I was signed out. Hold on, I'm going to have to use a real daggum dice or something. Stand by.
Just get the app and just wait
I'm
for the
getting the
app.
app right now.
And wait for that.
They're
It's
real
also
dice
there's a
called the
D&D
app.
Beyond app. Like you just roll it in D&D Beyond. Like on the phone.
All right, that is an 11.
Axel got a 13. Titania also got a 13.
I would like for your familiars to be in the same spot, because it'll be easier for you, I think, unless you want it beforehand.
The spell reads that it goes on its own initiative, but I think it's way easier for it to just go on mine.
I agree, and it was 13 for Axel?
13, yes.
Yes, for future note, just any familiars that you may pick up along the way, they'll go on your turn because it's just easier. for you to keep track
Sick.
of. Yes.
Do I get me? Is me or are you controlling me?
Why don't we talk about that now? Would you like me to be a player-controlled NPC for combat, or would you like me to control your little NPCs on the side?
Well, I think a question might be kind of what role can she play, and then that we can all use her in strategy in that way.
Yeah, I think that it's best if me acts to me's own interests. And this is very contrived because of the name, but I think that
Due to the nature of the whole...
yes, yeah. I think me should have agency, and like me shouldn't like run in and take a hit because it's the most strategic thing for us to do, right? Me should act in her
Me's
interests. Yeah.
So how would you like for me to be played? I know you're training her, so she's not the best combatant right now. But you can give her commands during combat.
Does she have any spells? Or like house elf type things that she can do?
Yeah, she has 10th level train mending.
So I think the most helpful thing she could do is take the help action. With the help action, she could give anybody advantage on an attack roll, for example. So she could, for example, ride on your shoulder because you're a large enough mount for her, and she could take the help action on every one of her turns to give you advantage on every one of your attacks.
So she could do that with anybody. She's a small creature.
Right, but she's bonded to Balfour. Balfour is friend.
Being clear. If Balfour goes down, somebody else gets her little help action.
That would be the most beneficial thing for her to do. Now the way that help action manifests might be influenced by her training. Like if we give her some magic stuff, she might be throwing pixie dust. If you train her in the art of the spear, she may stick it in somebody's eye while you're running at them with a mace. You know, like I think that could go whatever way, but if she's player controlled, I think that's her destiny, and if she's NPC controlled, I think that it's whatever Avon thinks is cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have control of her, and she will kind of follow along with what you guys want, but I'll still have agency for her. I just don't want her to take more agency over what your actions are.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that is the threat with the DMPC or whatever you want to call her. The other thing is I just want to be mindful of is this is easy when there's 2 Bs, but when there's 10 kobolds and a mind flayer, and you may want to pass me off. So don't feel shackled to me if there's too much stuff going on.
Okay.
Somebody can clearly run me. DMC.
Sounds good.
I'll run you anytime you want.
Thank you.
And then other NPCs I will make the call for, like Oishin.
Cool. You get to control the demigod?
Oh, here we go. The all-powerful DM gets also...
I get the god. Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
Well, that makes sense.
If Wilf gets into combat, I'm controlling that boy.
We'll worry about that if we ever see Wilf again.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
My boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he left home. I have all the power.
My boy.
So as we start off with combat, since Mi has kind of her own turn, she's actually first in line. So all she's gonna do is kind of like go eep and hide into Balfour's armor. And kind of like draw her little dagger and kind of be ready at the thing, but like she's just kind of like shaking. You could feel her right next to you, Balfour.
Love it.
Mac, you're next.
All right, so I'm looking at this. Assume each cube is 5 feet.
Oh, for my listeners, I do have a map that I've sent the boys to help describe
13,
everything
50,
up ahead of
75.
them for
Doing math
listening
here,
sake.
that's all.
Good.
Okay, cool. So they're pretty far out.
That's pretty far out, man.
Yeah, Mac's response is going to be to draw his longbow and take a shot at... on your map, I've got 2 red bees. Oh, no, I see the little color now. Red bees.
I have red group and blue
Yep,
group.
I see it. Red group. It took me a second. I'm not the brightest of boys. Red group, I'm going to take a longbow shot at. So I'll just Roll to
That's
hit.
good.
Say that'll be a 24.
Yeah, 24 will hit.
All right.
Real quick admin note, because I am colorblind. You said there's a red team and a blue team. Are we the blue team?
No, the bees. The bottom
the bees,
bee.
my bad.
The bottom bee is red. The top bee in the thing is blue.
I only see 2 bees, and they're both in
there's
the
two
upper right
bees.
hand corner of the map.
Top left of that little square for the bee. There's a small
Oh,
square.
I see
that's
the
color.
square now. I see the square. Yeah, I can even
took
tell
me
the
a
difference in
second,
those
too.
colors too. Okay, I just didn't see the square. I thought that was part of like the terrain. I'm fucked up. Got it.
So did I. That's gonna be 8 piercing damage.
Fuck.
Skewer. Bee skewer.
I'm gonna cook that shit later.
Yeah, there's a skewer that goes right through a few bees and into the ground, and you have these bees, and they're definitely different than other bees, right? They're
big ass bees, right?
Yeah, they're big ass bees, but
Okay.
as you guys look at them more and try to get more of an idea of what's going on, they have round heads with pointy ears and a fluffy vibe going on, and as you kind of see some of the bigger ones take a round in this swarming formation they've got, they've got 6 legs and a big poofy tail with a little stinger at the end. I mean, it kind of looks like a cat.
that's
With
right.
the colorations of bees, with little wings. They are big.
You mentioned some swarming. Is it 2 bees or is it like a 2?
No, it's a swarm.
So is
It's
it
a
2?
swarm of
swarms.
bees. There's
Two-
several bees in here.
There's 2 swarms of cat bees.
There's 2
Yes.
swarms of cat bees.
I love it.
This is true.
But yes, okay. Got it. So there's like
They're
maybe
kind of like weaving in and out. If you want like the visual thing
there's
going
maybe
on.
100 cat bees on the field.
Yeah, there's like 100 cat bees on the fields, like tons of buzzing, tons of
Understood.
everything. There's a reason why these people are running. And cat bees are anywhere from the size of like a kitten to about the size of about of like an actual cat.
Got it.
Normal house cat, I'm not thinking Maine Coon. Those guys are fucking huge.
Mac's gonna make some Kung Pao kitten after this. Got it.
You skewer a couple of those little bees and they go right onto the ground. The buzzing of those ones stopping, but the ferocity of the wings turning up even more. Is anything else for your turn?
I look back at my compatriots, shrug my shoulders, said, "I did what I could." That's not quite his voice, but we'll get there.
It's been a few weeks. It's fine.
I think honestly, I
back
think
there.
your initial voice was a little higher. I think if you think
It was
more
higher,
Delmore,
yeah. That's what, as soon as I said it, I was like, that don't feel right.
yeah.
We'll get there.
Anyways, that's my turn.
Level 1. Level 1.
You see these bees and they start to move. Both swarms coming in and out of each other, like a little sway of both. And they seem a little conflicted about which directions to follow. So there's a little lean towards the party, but they start coming towards the road slowly-ish. I mean, they're little bumbling guys. They don't fly that fast. But they're heading y'all's direction for sure. And also following the farmers. Still running and screaming for their lives. Axel, your turn.
Are they running towards us or away from us?
They're running away from the bees, like, perpendicular to the road. So, like, over the road and to the other side. But they're,
So they're running away from us.
yeah.
Okay.
Axel is going to tear a page from his spell book. He's going to crumple it up in his hands and start rubbing them together as if trying to generate warmth, till eventually a small spark ignites and he begins to blow and blow and blow smoke. The smoke will go out towards the bees, because smoke puts bees to sleep. I'm casting sleep, my favorite spell.
Sounds good.
That's good.
It is the hardest spell because it doesn't just have a roll button, such as life. 5d8. Javoy rolled a 15.
15 to take out the bees. You go and cast your spell, and the smoke comes out from your
Palms.
and you push it forward with all the magic energy you could try and muster within yourself, and you see it wash over the bees, and it doesn't seem like it's stopping them as they continue to come your direction.
I'm going to use my movement to walk backwards the number of feet that the bees traveled forwards plus 6.
You can move back 30.
Yep. You said they were slowly gazing towards it, so I assumed they were moving less than 30. If their movement plus 6 is greater than 30, I would like to move back 30.
No. You like your addition would be the movement they did, so 20. Oh, plus 6.
26. I would like to move 26 feet back.
Yes. I can't work with that in a grid, but yeah, 26 feet back, you got it.
I want to be specifically 1 foot greater than a grid away from them.
Yes. Sounds good.
So that I am not within a grid of them.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that'll do it.
Perfect. Balfour.
I'm going to lean into this elephant thing we've got going on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the... It's dry today? Yeah, it's dry weather.
Yeah, it hasn't rained yet.
Perfect. I would like to take some of the earth, and I'm gonna lay down in a heap and kind of throw this dirt on top of myself. I have thick skin. I'm not super worried about it, but I'm going to try to let them just pass and see if, as they go past me, I may have to turn around and attack, but me are just going to kind of do our best to take a hide action, I guess, maybe near some foliage. That's for D&D rules. I'll use the hide action, but that's how I'm doing. I'm flavoring it.
So you're hiding by camouflaging into the dirt.
Yes. I'm going to blend in. I need to break up my silhouette, so I'll be putting flowers in and things.
So you want to dive, I guess, north or south? Closer to the bees or further from the bees to get into the bushes? Because you're in the road.
Initially further, and then I'll wait. So that's what I'll get off the road. Because I, again, need to break up my silhouette because it's obvious if I'm in the road.
Okay, that'll be about 15 feet to your south. Roll me a stealth for hiding in plain sight.
Just to be fair, what's the foliage situation? If there's no foliage, I'm not trying it. But it looks like there's a bunch of flowers, and I don't know how big and whimsical they are.
It's not that flowery. It's the end of winter, beginning of spring that you're looking at. So it's not really like petals and other things. More like leafy plants coming up.
Any trees at all?
Not many trees out here. You're a little bit far from them. Can maybe go into the little ditch off to the side because for water runoff.
Just pretend to be dead already. You know what? I'll back up the feet in front of Axel, and I will ready an action. If an enemy gets within melee range, I will attack.
Okay, it's going to be a while for them to be in melee range.
That's fine.
Okay. Cool beans.
Yeah, go ahead. That's good. I'm it.
Hold action if they get in melee range. Sorry. It's Oishin's turn.
He just cast fucking avalanche on them.
Yeah, that's fucking meteor swarm.
Yeah, meteor swarm.
Meteor swarm.
Take this, swarm.
Yeah, 9th level fuck you bees.
10th level train swarm.
Fix it.
Someone's a train for every bee
Yep.
and a train for every cat.
You see Oishin look at the lot of you guys in this grouping of bees, and you'll see him try to instead of going for a weapon, you see him try to produce some magic. And it's like trying to light a lighter that isn't quite flickering on in his hands. And you see the magic try to take form before he like brings his hands up to his mouth and start like coughing. Oishin is unable to do anything this round.
Listen, I'm not touching you again.
It's sad because he's sick.
Just a bit. And then the farmers, you'll see them on the world turn start to move a lot further, but they don't seem to move that far comparatively. The children are slowing them down.
Yeah, so they run to the east, essentially.
No, they're running down to the south on this map.
Oh, south. Okay, got it. All right, just check. I'm keeping up. Got it.
That's round one. Me will try to whisper to you, Balfour. She's like, should I be ready to stab something? She's still shaking, like holding onto her little toothpick dagger.
Always be ready.
For stabbing?
Okay. And then that will be her turn. Mac.
Yeah, witnessing the cowardice that is this giant elephant friend. I'm gonna back up 15 feet, so I'm parallel with him. That puts me 5 feet out. And then the same group of bees that I shot, which would be the red bees. I'm gonna take another shot with my longbow.
Okay.
Ooh, that one's a 13. Seems less successful.
You knock back and pull your arrow and let it loose, and you
That's
get
a
a
no.
big chunky bee out of the group. Just one though.
Oh, so I hit. Okay.
Yeah, you do hit.
Kind of. This seems weird. All right. And with my remaining 15 movement speed, I go to the left behind Balfour.
I'm gonna go behind the coward.
That's what it says. Yeah.
How many
100%.
do you hit it for?
Oh, you actually want me to? I thought you were just giving me some flavor. Let me roll damage.
No, you hit it. I need to know how much damage.
Six damage.
Okay.
And then with my free action, I say, "You're like a mountain back here."
I do squats.
It shows.
You have seemed to have gotten the attention of the red bees as they start to curve around this little area towards your grouping of people, since something sharp and pointy is coming their direction, and it's not great. Why keep following the other thing? But they only seem to move about 20 feet. Your direction. Oh no. Avon accidentally moving things off the map. It's fine.
Those bees are dead.
As long as it works in my advantage, I'm good.
We play tabletop like war games, and anytime somebody like knocks over a building or knocks over a model, my friend Jay will go, "Battle loss, battle damage. It's gone. Take it off."
But they're
It's
not
funny
as
every time.
fast as you think they might be for bugs.
They think they might be.
They might be bee. Axel.
I'll use my free action. I'll say, "Balfour, rush forward, gain their ire, draw them away from the townspeople."
Oh, okay.
you Mac, you keep doing what you're doing, but try this. And I would like to propose a wombo combo.
The first of its kind.
I'd like to try combination firebolt longbow shot. I feel like fire might be more effective on a swarm.
Okay.
This is the part you tell us how we do that, Apon.
I'm
If
thinking
we can.
about it. Good. No, I
I'm
like it.
willing-
Right. I like the flavor. How one does it, that's different.
So what? So me just being the guy that I am, I would think I eat my whole action. Dwayne eats his whole action, and then we cast ice knife at level 1, but we replace cold damage with fire.
I feel like that's fair. Because you want the magic not to hurt the arrow.
Because it's basically a D10 would be the initial bolt and kind of firebolt damage, and then just like a little AoE.
It's 2 actions for a level 1 spell slot, essentially.
I feel like that's fair. You've convinced me.
Beautiful.
I like how cool it
and
is.
and what he'll do is he'll once again crumple up a page to get like a firebolt going. He'll kind of hold it out with both hands and kind of like where he's getting ready to loose, so that he'll release the arrow like through the firebolt. That'll be my turn.
Okay, it'll proc on, I guess, Mac's turn. Because
Yeah, that would make sense.
whenever he makes
That's
the
the attack, yeah.
Balfour.
Still. Oh, no. So I will advance the 30 feet. Like walking toward them.
And there you go.
And I think clanging on the shield too. If I'm trying to draw it, might as well be making a spectacle of it. So I'm clanging my mace on my shield.
Big loud noises.
Bees hate clanging. That's their natural foe.
Roll me intimidation to get either their attention fully or
Ooh.
to... Yeah, that's what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Delicious.
I like that.
I want your efforts to do stuff.
Intimidation. That's a 12.
You think you're scaring them or bringing them to you. You're making noise.
I would like to use my inspiration that I got
Oh, you did give him inspiration.
some time
did.
ago. And I'm also going to blow my nose, my trunk,
Your trunk?
at the same time. So can I
Okay.
reroll?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Don't be a waste. It's one more better than it was last one. It's a 13.
It's a 13. Hooray for you.
It's a cute little
You
13.
Think
We're having a
you think they're
13.
drawing their attention.
Okay.
I just want to go ahead and say for the record, we're level 1 and 10 is perfectly average.
Yes.
It's the exact middle.
I'm above average. I like it. That's it. That's me.
You did a good job.
That is Balfour the Loxodon's turn.
Let's see. Boy's turn. It's not doing so great. He is still coughing. And pulling out his long sword to lean on.
He's coughing and falling down. He's actively losing HP.
He's actively losing HP. And the farmers continue to run away towards the south. Before there's a little blonde child at the back of the line who like turns her head to look back to you. She kind of yells, "Don't hurt them too badly!" In her little call. Me will look to you, Balfour. Still at the ready with her little thing. It's like, do you need help or
Still waiting.
Okay, still waiting. She's like, she's trying to steal herself up more.
What'd you do when you moved forward 30 feet?
He did the intimidation, the bang, bang, bang.
To get the bee's attention.
Fair enough. I thought that was like a little freebie.
No.
I wrote down I said stars for Avon. I love free actions like intimidation or acrobatics as part of a move. That's what I wrote down.
Well, I guess you have to do it now.
Why don't you erase it?
Shouldn't have.
Yeah, go ahead and tear that page out.
Tear that page out, crumble it up, and just eat it.
And I'll turn it into fire.
Turn it out. Yeah. Okay,
I'll go to
Mac,
sleep and dream about that.
your wombo combo as you get this ready.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if I'm like, no, I draw my swords and ruin this whole thing? I don't do that, though. I step back, I knock an arrow, and I say, it's dinner time. And then I'm going to shoot at the red group again. But at this point, we're doing ice knife, right? So that is, I believe, a dexterity saving throw. I'll pull it up. I'll be a G.
Yeah, it's like ice knife, but with fire and your arrow.
Yeah. So in that case, those bees must make a dexterity saving throw.
You make a ranged attack.
I make a ranged attack first. Ranged attack on my stat, saving throw on yours.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
okay?
gotta be it.
It is his magic, so yes.
Yes.
So-
All right, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I love that. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh, that's a 24.
Nice. So 1d10 piercing.
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Shane, you can roll the damage. This was your cool idea.
Okay. 1d10 piercing coming right up. It's a 1.
Oh, fucking A.
Worth it.
You should have rolled it. That's now I'm gonna you roll their save. It should be a dex save because it's fire, and fire is usually dex and cold is usually con.
Well,
I don't know
cold,
what it
it's
is
ice
for
knife is
ice
dex
knife.
still. That's
Okay, so dex.
all right. You want me to roll the damage then?
I'm rolling the damage because you should have rolled it for the ranged attack. I should have rolled it for the AoE damage. That's how it works.
Whatever.
Just for juju sake.
Listen, it's the first time you've rolled low in years, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
They super fail. That is a natural 1 dex save.
Excellent. And so it's 2d6 fire damage. We're gonna get, because I'm rolling it, it's gonna be super good this time. It's 9. It's respectable.
Okay. Yum yum.
Yeah. See, that's because the universe knew that I was rolling for correct.
Yeah. Before it's like that's not your character. That's Dwayne's
Wait a
character.
second.
Roll low like normal.
You're bad with a bow.
Yeah.
Actually, you're bad with a bow.
Okay. You go and launch this arrow with your wombo combo attack, and you see the flames jump up and land on several of the bees as they start to wildly fly about, and several of them fall, and it looks to be maybe about half the size of the original swarm, but it's still kind of sticking together to come y'all's direction. The anger and ferocity of their wings still beating, but not as loud as before. Still have a few numbers left. And the other swarm. Alright, is that all for your turn?
Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, we'll say that's all for my turn. I forgot I have a bunch of shit I can use. Whoops.
Got a bunch of bonus action stuff that you forgot about.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool beans. Alright. Balfour, you see these bees heading towards you. There's tons of them. You're up against a whole bunch of bugs. And one swarm seems to consume all around you, while the other one is the red group is almost there. Barely out of reach. It would help if I don't click me to make these rolls. Make sure I play the little dudes, right? Hey, Balfour,
Yeah.
does a 15 hit?
No.
You see these bees trying to come across your being, and with their teeth and claws and stingers try to get past your armors, but it comes as in dink, 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 dink.
I like to imagine
they all
me
miss.
as just parrying every fucking sting, popping out of the armor randomly.
He's got an action ready with a knife, I think.
Oh yeah, we're about to do that first or next because I almost forgot.
Well, that was my last turn, so I guess prepared action again because I had something else I want to do, but we'll see. What
you
I
were
do.
trying to scare him. Me trying to like come out from like where she's hiding in your like collar armor bit, just like trying to like put her arm out there to try to stab something, and you kind of see it out the corner of your eye, but she's definitely missing. She's not doing so great. At least she's not hitting you.
Whose turn is it? Oh, wait, is my turn?
It's gonna
now?
be Axel's turn.
Oh, okay, yours. Okay.
That was the bees.
That was the bees
Them's the bees.
and me's held action.
Would it be safe to say from this fiery explosion that just went off that like some of the terrain is kind of like flaming and smoking in the area around the wounded bees?
No, it's not. End of winter, beginning of spring, the grasses are still kind of wet, not enough to catch on fire just yet. Now, if you were talking
it.
end of spring, beginning of summer, you probably would have caught.
I'm trying so hard to save these bees' lives, but I do not have a lot of solutions.
I know, it's hard.
I guess firebolt it is, you know? I mean,
Would you like the
15 to hit.
B group with Balfour or the smaller grouping?
The one that's half of them are dead. The one that's low.
Yeah, 15 will hit.
2 points of fire damage.
2 points of fire damage.
Pass turn.
A few bees are on fire. They're furred around you, Balfour. You can smell the smoke and the burntness of hair.
Okay, so I'm good.
Okay. Balfour.
Okay. What's the rules on? I haven't done this. I've never used this
Okay.
on improvised weapon. Like I can use anything that's not like actually a weapon. Do you have to assign this thing like an attack value and a damage value? Because it's
So
not like
the,
a typical
the
weapon?
attack value is always going to be either strength or dex. I'm sorry.
No, I always appreciate it. Thank you. Depends on what you're attacking with it, but yeah, strength or dex, and then whatever it's closely related to.
Yeah. How close
So,
to the bees?
So improvised weapons are just like unarmed strikes unless you have a feat.
No, that's not true.
Or they're 1d4 plus your strength, my bad, instead of 1 damage.
That's not necessarily true.
It's not dex, is it? All right, well, we'll
If you
argue
look
about that later.
so based on what the weapon is, it can be strength or if you throw it, it's usually dex. If you're hitting somebody with it, it's usually strength. And the damage die that you assign to it is the one that's most closely resembles it, like Avon said. So if you're hitting somebody with a table leg, it's a club, that's 1d4. If you're hitting somebody with an entire bookcase, that might be a d8. You know what I'm saying? It's relevant to how big and what the thing is and
shit.
Yeah.
I stand
kinda-
corrected.
circumstance based is my understanding of it. But I could totally
Knowing
be
all
wrong
of that, how close am I to the bees?
There's one swarm that has engulfed you.
Great. So it should be easy to reach out with a trunk and grab one, and then use that to sting like another bee. Is what I would like to.
Fight B with B.
Yeah.
Fight bee with bee.
Fight B on fire with B on fire. That's the name of this episode.
You
Yeah,
show me what's wrong. I'll do.
Sure, this will be fun. Technically, you kind of want to grapple it and fight it with another bee.
Yeah. How much does that thing weigh? Because I can hold up to 5 times. It says 80 pounds with my trunk.
It's the size of a cat, Devin. Those things don't get more than like 20 pounds, and that's if you have a fat chunker cat.
That's the name of the episode.
Who's to say this isn't a fat chunk and B?
It could be a fat chunk of bee. Sure. Let's see if
25-pound
you-
B.
Are you gonna hit a bee with another bee and then kind of like end up letting it go?
No. So it's not getting away. It's now
Okay.
against its brothers.
Well, right, because you want to grapple the one bee, and I don't even know if you can grapple this creature because it's a swarm.
I don't need the whole. Well, if I can grapple the swarm, do it. But I just want one from it. Give me 1 HP's worth of that swarm. Unless you're saying I want to shoot as a swarm. Yeah.
It has the grappled immunity to it.
Yeah, it has immunity. Swarms and goos usually have immunity to the grappled condition, so you really can't take a grab out of them.
All right, well, then you just get a taste of mace. Then let's just go the old-fashioned.
I know. We just have to kill these guys with firebolt and attacks with our weapons.
I mean, maces are kind of round and blunt. All you have to do is non-lethal damage.
Yeah, you can just smack them.
You can call it, yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't want to kill it because again, has it attacked? It hasn't attacked yet.
The group
Non-lethal
has
damage.
attacked you, but hasn't made any hits.
It's plinked against your armor.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll do non-lethal damage then. That's a 20 to hit,
That'll definitely hit.
and that's a 5 for damage.
What kind of weapon is it?
It's a mace.
Bludgeoning?
Yes,
Right?
bludgeoning.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm over here like counting on my fingers how to math this out. Yeah, okay, cool. You take a swing. You
Take a swing.
batter on it, and one of the little bees kind of hits the ground with a little plunk.
Can you at least have him knock one bee into another bee? He wants to hit 2 bees together so bad.
You aim it just right with that 20 unnatural. You blonk one bee into another, and like pool balls, just knocks one out of the sky onto the ground.
Thank you for that. They get a cool call shot with like a team tag, and I just wanted to hit 2 bees together, you know?
Hey, sometimes you just need 2 bees.
Yeah, or not 2 bees.
That's the episode name.
Okay, Oi, how sick are you today?
My bones hurt.
Why is
He like lights a fucking pipe back there, but he's coughing. It's like, this will get rid of it.
Is that my mom in real life?
Never take the trash out. Too real?
Too real.
I can tell I hit you where you lived on that one.
I gotta go, guys.
What's up, plain white t-shirt? What's up, plain white t-shirt? Ooh, plain white t-shirt? Plain white t-shirt?
Dwayne, is the lighting? Is it plain white, bro?
No, mine's yellow.
Used to be white.
Then there was an accident. With a tall glass
Okay.
of lemonade.
So, you see Oi heavily leaning on his long sword, trying to like make something happen, right? And you see the sparks in his hand start to light up once again, and it kind of like comes up in a shower of sparks before it starts raining down on the bees like glitter. And you see the one that you've been so desperately trying to get, Mac. You see all of them just drop one by one from the sky and plonk onto the ground.
Could have started with that.
He'll look at you.
I don't have a free action to talk shit.
I know.
All right.
But those bees seem to be chilling on the ground. Whether or
That
not they're
was
dead,
which-
who knows?
That was which swarm, just to be clear?
The
red one.
red swarm that isn't quite over Balfour.
Got it.
Okay. The farmers, you see them make it across the road and hide kind of like in the little kind of like divot ditch area, kind of like peeking their heads over to look at you guys and the bees. Me will try to take another swing, Balfour. because that's the intents and purposes. She's
At the red group?
No, at the blue group that's currently swarming around the both of them.
Just making sure.
And she looks at the Balfour, like from where she's hiding. She's like, I can't get them. It's too hard. And that's her turn. Mac, your turn.
For argument's sake, how far is Balfour from Mac? Is it 30 feet? Because I thought he just moved 30 feet forward.
Yeah, I would have moved up, so that's true.
Okay, cool. So I can move 30 feet forward.
Yeah, you can move 30 feet forward to it. Yeah.
Cool. With my free action, I'm gonna put my longbow on my back and draw one of my blades, and then I'm gonna go 30 feet forward, and I'm gonna hit the blue group.
Excellent.
So let's try. Probably not. That's an 11.
Mac, you take your swords out to try and swing at them, but the bees seem to just go around your blade right through that airspace of where they left behind.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. It's the end of my turn.
Now the bees can consume both of you within their area of effect.
I fear nothing. The only bees I fear are boobies.
They are scary.
They
He's
are
afraid of them.
scary.
On this week's episode of Face Your Fears.
Does a 12 hit? Mac.
Hell no, it doesn't.
Mac, you see these bees like start to envelop you within their swarm, and the claws and the bites and the stings try to come your direction, but your armor is just a little bit too tough for them. They're going too light upon you.
I've had worse.
And that is the bees. Axel.
I'm gonna pass turn. I really have nothing effective to do. I could run from one of these bees and punch them, but that's not gonna work out for me. So yeah, I'm gonna watch helplessly.
Watch helplessly and not... Okay, that's fine. Balfour, you are consumed by bees.
Just imagine the song Dancing Queen is playing right now, and I'm just spinning around, swirling my mace, striking whatever I can get it on.
Bees.
Max like ducking as he's doing
dice.
this tornado of fucking trunks and maces.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to attack. That is a 21 unnatural for... Dang it, just not doing great on the damage roll. It's a 4 for damage.
So not bad.
Still
Gotta
not
chip
bad.
away.
Level 1, yeah, that's good.
You still have a few bees up, but like they're still swarming around you. You take out a few though, hitting a bee with another bee. This feels like your trademark move.
It's a good start.
Axel, since you're the closest one to Oishin, you see him kind of like squat down, just get lowered to the ground so he can just stay up and balanced while leaning on his sword. Kind of just looks kind of gross and sweaty. He's not having a great time.
That's the way Axel likes him.
The farmers seem to like be watching from the sides, like watching you guys. There's not really much to say besides the kids kind of cheering from the background. They're like, "Yeah, get him with those soft little bumps."
Says the blind girl.
No, there's a couple kids.
They're about to all be blind if they keep running their mouth.
You don't have your eye-taking bird anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Here, Balfour, that one's easy to get. So you get the help action. Says me. Mac.
All right. With my free action, I'm going to draw my other sword. So I have both of them out now. And then I'm going to fucking swing at the bee. All right, we'll take a shot.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. 12.
You feel your sword go against one of them, glancing one bee, but barely scratching another. Could you roll me your damage, please?
Oh, okay, so I hit. All right, great. So my damage for that is gonna be 8. Oh shit, hold on. I rolled a longbow. That's not right. My bad. Okay, my damage is gonna be 6.
Okay.
And I would like to use my favored foe feature, which allows me to mark a target after I'm successfully hit them with an attack roll. No action or bonus action required by me. And for the next minute, anytime I hit them, including the strike, I can deal... the first time on each of my turns that I hit them, including the strike, I can deal an additional 1d4 damage.
Nice.
So, I'm going to deal an additional 1d4 damage.
Your range is cool.
Okay.
2 additional damage. And this is slashing damage, because... Oh, wait, hold on. Short sword is piercing? Today I learned.
Yeah, you stab with them.
Today I learned.
And that was 2, you said?
Scimitar
2.
is the slashing equivalent.
Okay.
1d6.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. You go in with some moves trying to get them. But
Well,
you
with
got
my
'em.
bonus action,
Oh,
yes, I would like to attack. All right, let's see. Shane, it is... I still get my attack bonus, but not my damage bonus, correct? Without the feat. Or 2-weapon fighting.
I think it's the other way.
Hold on.
I don't think you get to... I don't think you... Unless you're proficient in 2-weapon fighting, I don't think you get to add your proficiency to the offhand attack
You
roll.
don't add your ability modifier to the damage. No, it's just a ability modifier according to the 2-weapon fighting thing, which is not a
There
style.
you go.
It's just a bonus action. I didn't realize that was in here. I wouldn't have asked. All right, cool. 14. We know that hits now.
yeah.
And then we're gonna do 6 piercing damage this time.
Okay.
Fucking flurry of blades over here.
For your flurry of blades, going in through all these bees, cutting and slashing them up as several of them drop to the ground.
For dinner.
And the swarm from the beginning seems about a little less than half the size of where it was before. You guys are getting through them, but it's not easy. Okay. The bees. They don't like that.
Does the blue bees or the red bees?
The blue bees. The red bees are currently on the ground.
Yeah, but I don't know that they're dead yet. You made that clear.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'm just checking.
Does a 20 hit, Mac?
Yeah, it does. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, the bees come in and bite and claw and try to sting at you. And you take 4 piercing damage.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Losing some bits of fur in the process.
Thank God I'm not allergic.
Look back to Oi.
Roll for allergies.
Roll for allergies. I mean, if you want to be allergic, go right on ahead.
Nope.
What a cool character thing. Like a bloody nose or something that makes you pass out.
Yeah, it's like you're scared of your own blood. Yeah, that's good.
Axel, you're standing there unsure what to do.
Yeah, seeing that the bees are now, their numbers are thinning, I think I'm going to go once more with the old college try. I'm going to make another smoke sleep cloud. And that'll be 5d8. 28. Should get us there.
I hope so.
Those bees that you saw all swarming around Balfour and Mac, they start falling from the air and plop onto the ground one by one, laying there sleeping. And Balfour, very quickly, you can tell that Me is sliding off your shoulder as she goes into a snooze.
Leave them. Me. No. They're done.
No, I mean, like, she has gone into a snooze and sliding off your shoulder.
Okay.
No.
Because I think her HP is smaller than yours.
Yeah, mine's at 12.
I would have positioned it on the grid so that their square wasn't affected, but I love it.
No, the bees are swarmed over Mac and Balfour, so they're...
Oh, they're literally over top of them. They're occupying the same square.
Yep, swarms are allowed to occupy the same square. That was 28.
Nice.
Minus the bees, minus hers. How many hit points do you have, Balfour?
I have 12.
A giant elephant then goes to sleep on the ground. Mac, you feel the dust and smoke. Sorry, smoke, because that's how he does it. For Axel, and you feel the smoke wash over you that sent the bees sleeping, but you quickly wash it off. There doesn't seem to be enough juice there.
Excellent.
But combat over for now.
Yeah, so technically we have to go and squash all these bees. So the sleep spell lasts 1 minute. So you can only knock a creature out with a melee attack. So during this minute, we should go around and stomp all these bees. But that's kind of gnarly. Can we just say that we did that?
Yeah.
Because they're going to all be they're all going to be crits. And if you do it, because I was looking it up because I was like, is it 3.5 brain or is it real in 5e? You can't non-lethal with spells, and you can't. You can only knock a creature out with a melee weapon attack. So we would have to like go around. Squash the bees while they're asleep.
You can knock them unconscious, and
reducing them to
technically
0
it would be at advantage.
Yeah, but if we hit them and don't use up all their HP,
I think there's so who's got the biggest damage die. I think it'll be Balfour two-handed the mace
on the ground.
Oh, I mean, I wake him up for 1 day.
We have a minute. All you have to do is shake somebody to wake him up. Use an action.
Let me get my sword.
So 6 seconds of our minute is gone. 6 seconds of our minute is gone as I wake Balfour up, and then he can double hand mace the bees. You'll have advantage if you hit. It's a crit.
So do that, Balfour.
Yeah. Just hold it down, Kerchunk.
So why are we trying to save these bees?
Because the townsfolk said that they're their livelihood. These are their cattle. These are their.
Oh yeah.
I think that these bees are integral to their community.
Well, I just wonder if the people running have something the bees are chasing, and if they didn't have that thing, I wonder if this is a normal cause. Maybe that's the way out.
I'm viewing this as I would a stampede. So these are animals that have gotten loose. They're running wild. They're chasing people off, but they still said, "Oh, don't hurt them." Like they still care about them. So if we knock them all out, then they can wrangle them back up. However they wrangle them, and hopefully.
I mean, to be clear, Mac has clearly cut down and shot a few out of the sky.
You've killed a bunch, and you want to eat. We're going to talk about it later.
Okay.
When your father gets home.
It wasn't like I just didn't have another option.
No, if you make a melee attack, you can knock them out, Dwayne. Only the ones with your arrow are faultless.
Does anybody have like rubber bands? Can we like tie their wings together and they can't fly? Something.
I was gonna try to put my tent tarp over them to like keep the smoke locked in, just to try to do it that way. But
Let me
kind of make like
what I've got.
Like
just
smoke cut.
I'd like to not kill him if possible.
Well, so if you're making a melee attack, you can choose to make it non-lethal, and you're making a melee attack, so you don't have to kill it. You just have to reduce it to 0 HP, and when that happens, it'll go to sleep for longer than 1 minute. So sleep only lasts 1 minute. Being knocked unconscious lasts for at least an hour. I don't know.
All right, exactly. Then I'm knocking them all unconscious.
Yeah, that's doable. Okay, you go to knock them all unconscious. Easy enough. They all seem to stay asleep after the minute of spell. Even the second grouping, or the first grouping that went down, also seemed to stay down. However, as you are up and close and personal with them, Mac and Balfour, you notice something weird, something odd. But from their mouth, you can see that there's like black goop kind of like oozing around their mouth. Not quite foaming like rabies, but like...
Yeah, like an ooze.
Like an ooze.
Like a thick,
there.
Gelatinous ooze.
Yes.
An
ichor of sorts.
Seen this before? Yeah, an ichor. Has Max seen this before? Excuse me.
I'm not going to ask a roll if it's not possible.
That's why I'm asking you.
This is why I'm thinking. It's like, is it?
It's a team effort. I like it.
No. You have not seen it before. And as you look at all your things and the farmers kind of like slowly getting up from their hiding place, you can hear Oi kind of like trying to keep himself together and watching you guys. And that's where we'll end the episode.
I like it.
Good job, guys. You survived my combat. My bee puzzle.
Your bee puzzle. Yes!
Solved your bee puzzle. It was stripes all along.
Alright, could you tell me about who we're rolling for this month?
I'd love to. So this month we're going to be rolling for Dots RPG. If you've been listening to the show for a long time, you've heard us talk about them before. Really awesome. They create like braille dice and accessibility tools for folks who are vision impaired to be able to enjoy this game that we love so much. And they're really worth the cause, worth our dollars and yours. And we're going to roll now. And we got a 13.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Take
roll a
it.
13. We hope that you'll join us and let us know what you rolled.
Do it. You won't.
Coward.
But if you are going to roll, we want to know what it is. And so what we're going to need you to do is go out to all your social medias, all the places that people care to see you, post about the things you do. Let them know you're doing some good stuff. So you're going to put the hashtag R4H, which is Roll for Humanity. On Instagram, we're Lawful Stupid. On Twitter, we're Lawful Stupid Pod. And on YouTube, we're Lawful Stupid 1.
Because we're number one, baby.
The only one, baby.
And if you're listening, please go destroy anyone else who has Lawful Stupid in their name. That's not us. Really just bad reviews. Speaking of reviews, it's that time. I'm going to pitch. If you have listened to us, love us, and want to say some good stuff and only good stuff, kidding. We'll take honest reviews as well. Please go review us on Apple Podcasts is really where you can send the most. I think there's some other.
Spotify, you can give us a 5. If you listen on Spotify, hit them stars.
Yeah,
if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe, gamers.
Well, but speaking of stars, give me your hope, stars, and wishes, guys.
Ooh, me first. I'm gonna say stars, and then I'm gonna give this to Shane, mainly because he first combat is like wombo combo. And the reason I love that the most, Shane, I was sitting there thinking, how the fuck am I gonna use fire and not burn an entire fucking turn doing it? Because I could have lit a torch and used it as a melee weapon, but that just seemed really fucking wasteful. So thank you. You're the best. Love you.
Welcome. I live to serve. I do. I want to do hopes. I hope that we learn more about these bees and their place in the local economy. That's it. I want to know how these bees tie into important agricultural decisions for this community.
What does stars mean again?
Something
It's
you wish to
like a
highlight.
kudos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to highlight Avon. Just when I play this campaign, it just has a very different feel. It's like, I don't know, lighter. It's like more go get 'em. Like when you get a new RPG that you don't know anything about yet, but like it looks visually stunning and like character selection's fun, and you just know like the rest of it's gonna be good. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Just thank you for that.
Aw, thank you. I like to give out stars for all my players being creative in combat. The wombo combo is really neat. Hitting a bee with another bee, testing to see where your possibilities are. I enjoy the creativeness. And good job, guys. Take inspirations, please, and thank you.
Ooh, I will.
Wait, everybody or just
Yeah,
Too
you
late.
all,
Just
you
me.
all did good. You impressed me.
okay? Click.
I'm gonna be better at it than all of you guys. Remember to game
That's for
out.
damn sure. You already are. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I bought and sold them to patrons. Advantages and disadvantages.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the patrons have something. Don't worry about it.
Oh goodness. My word, my stars.
Hey, Bob, give yourself advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
but
well,
only for me.
only for you guys.
Only
Okay.
for Dwayne
No, only
checks.
for me.
Only. Okay.
No, just for me.
Oh,
the
just
fairy.
for me?
Literally
me.
me.
Oh, God.
The fairy.
No, this will be a fun
Conflab
time.
it.
All right. Like we always say.
We love you.
We love
We
you.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.